All right.
And he said, "You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide unto the fire of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind? For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sea? And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God uncovered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed see. And when you have reached the mountain top, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance."
Thank you, Lisa. Well, we're here to celebrate Eva's life. Hello, everyone over in Switzerland. I don't trust my voice this morning, so I'm going to read this to you. First of all, it's great to see all of you, and I wish I was there to hug each of you in person. And as we celebrate Eva's extraordinary life, I think I can best sum up my thoughts by reflecting on 5 of my pictures. And as you all know, I had quite a few pictures, Eva number 1 and Ivy number 2. So with Eric and Renata, these pictures then are going to go into the urn. The first picture I'm holding up right here is a picture in an airplane. This picture was us headed from Philadelphia to Zurich on a Boeing Dreamliner. She absolutely loved to fly anywhere, anytime. It was our standard joke that it's going to get down to 32 degrees in Austin tonight. That means it's time to fly somewhere warm in the morning. She would have her bag packed and be in front of the door in 15 minutes. Amazing. So spontaneous and so full of adventure. The second picture is a family lunch we had at the Mountaintop Restaurant in Zermatt. All of our time in Switzerland was absolutely special. This family lunch at the Mountaintop was pure magic, with the Matterhorn in the background and the wonderful story of the young couple that owned the restaurant only in Switzerland. This third picture is one of my favorites, and this was the Matterhorn in the background that same day, and to me it symbolizes our entire magical 12-year journey. I love the fact that above the peak and the wispy cloud, the camera caught the contrails of a passing jet again that is symbolic of our journey and my call sign in life, contrails. Fourth picture was one of our favorite pastimes, and that was eating outdoors. And if it wasn't our patio, we had a number of go-to favorite restaurants. And at the top of the list was El Monumento in Georgetown on the outside deck overlooking the San Gabriel River and enjoying the late afternoon sun and sunset. We were never at a loss for conversation, and most often she was recalling wonderful memories from her beloved Switzerland. The fifth and the final picture, I think, is my very favorite. We had flown to Las Vegas to see Elton John perform in person. Before the show, we went to the Wynn Hotel and the Frank Sinatra restaurant, and we were dining outdoors on the patio with Frank's song, "I Did It My Way," playing in the background. Of all the people I have met in life, I think Eva best characterized "I Did It My Way" from beginning to end, and I'm fortunate to be one of the few people in her life that she addressed as Schatzi. On a very personal note, I will share with you that Eva was not a religious person, but she was a spiritual person. She was very much aware that she was a spiritual being having a human experience instead of a human being searching for a spiritual experience. I will leave you with one example. Several nights before she passed, it was the middle of the night, and she was not speaking anymore. I was lying next to her and holding her hand. Suddenly she started to chuckle, and a big smile broke out on her face. I whispered, "What's going on?" And she spoke without opening her eyes and said, "They are all there and preparing a big party for me, but I'm not ready to go just yet." And she held on to that big smile for a long moment. Those were the last words she ever spoke to me. Here I have this beautiful music box. Can you just open it up? And maybe hold it close to there so we can hear the recording. We have this beautiful music box unloaned to me from Renata with Eva's ashes. As I open it, the beautiful song it is playing is called The Happy Wanderer. Very fitting for Eva, which is the way she navigated her entire life. I want to now add some of her ashes to the Caribbean that she loves so much through hurricanes, tropical depressions, luxury resorts, and saltwater swimming pools. The remainder of her ashes and this beautiful music box are going to remain with me on my mantle for the rest of my days. And then I'm going to ask my kids here with me today to return her ashes and the music box to Renata, the rightful owner, for her safekeeping. And perhaps someday in the far distant future, they'll pass on to Yovel and Shira, and that's because Eva's life story can live forever. Rest in peace, my Schatzi. Okay, we're sending Eva to the Caribbean. Think of everything.